Good morning. I want to start today by reminding you of something life-changing. There's a power inside of you that is greater than any challenge, greater than any obstacle, greater than anything that tries to stop you. You may not feel powerful right now. Maybe life has thrown you setbacks. Maybe you face disappointment, rejection, or struggles that make you doubt your strength. But I came to tell you today, you are stronger than you think. The truth is, you weren't created to live defeated, discouraged, or feeling less than. You were created to win. You were designed for greatness, with gifts and abilities that the world needs. You have a calling, a purpose, and a destiny that no setback, no person, no circumstance can take away from you. But here's the key. You have to activate that power. It's not enough to just hear it. You have to believe it, speak it, and walk in it. When you wake up in the morning, don't let negative thoughts control your day. Don't let fear, doubt, or insecurity take over. Remind yourself, I am powerful. I am strong. I am equipped. I have everything I need to succeed. Listen, life is going to test you. There will be moments when it feels like things aren't working out, moments when you feel like giving up, but that's when you have to push forward the most, because right on the other side of that struggle is your breakthrough, your victory, your new level. I want you to get this deep in your spirit today. Nothing can stop you when you walk in the power you've been given. Not the past, not mistakes, not what others say, not fear. The only thing that can stop you is if you stop believing in yourself. So today, make a decision. Decide that you are going to rise higher. Decide that you are going to take back your power. Decide that you are going to step into the life you were meant to live. Because you are powerful, you are strong, you are victorious, and your best days are still ahead. Deep down, there is something extraordinary inside you. You may not always see it, and life may have tried to convince you otherwise, but the truth is, you are full of potential, talent, and purpose. From the moment you were created, you were designed with everything you need to succeed. You have gifts that no one else has, a voice that no one else can use, and a calling that no one else can fulfill. It's easy to look around and compare yourself to others. Maybe you see someone who seems more talented, more successful, or further along in life. But let me remind you, you don't have to be like anyone else to be great. You have a unique greatness inside of you that is unmatched, unparalleled, and irreplaceable. What's inside of you is powerful enough to overcome every challenge, rise above every obstacle, and take you places you never imagined. The problem is that too often we let life's difficulties bury that greatness. We go through setbacks, disappointments, and failures, and instead of rising up, we shrink back. We start believing the lies that say, I'm not good enough. I don't have what it takes. I'll never accomplish my dreams. But can I tell you, those are just distractions. Those negative thoughts are just there to keep you from stepping into the powerful person you were created to be. You may have made mistakes. You may have taken some detours. You may have had seasons where you felt lost or unsure of your path, but none of that changes the fact that what's inside of you is still powerful. The potential is still there. The greatness is still alive. You just have to make the decision to believe in yourself again, to get back up, and to start walking in confidence. You don't need more talent. You don't need more qualifications. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You already have everything you need. The gifts are inside you. The strength is inside you. The power to succeed is already within you. So today, I want you to stop doubting yourself. Stop playing small. Stop letting fear and insecurity hold you back. It's time to step up, to rise higher, and to walk boldly into the greatness you were meant for. Because when you tap into the power that's inside you, when you stop letting fear control your destiny, when you step out in faith and believe that you are capable, you will see doors open. You will see opportunities come your way. You will accomplish things that once seemed impossible. Don't let another day go by doubting yourself. You have greatness inside you. Now's the time to let it shine. What you speak over your life has incredible power. The words that come out of your mouth are not just sounds. They are seeds that take root and grow into the reality you experience. Every time you speak, you are either building yourself up or tearing yourself down. You are either moving closer to your destiny or pushing it further away. Too often we underestimate the impact of our words. We casually say things like, I'll never get ahead. Nothing ever works out for me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. And we don't realize that those words are shaping our future. The more we repeat them, the more we start believing them, and eventually we see them manifest in our lives. Think about this. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you'll never succeed, or that life is too hard, how do you think you'll feel? Defeated, drained, hopeless. But if you start speaking words of strength, confidence, and victory, your mindset shifts. Your actions follow your beliefs, and suddenly you start seeing changes. What you say about yourself matters. Your words set the tone for your day, your attitude, and your future. You can't talk negatively about yourself and expect positive results. You can't keep saying, I'll never get out of debt, and then be surprised when your finances don't improve. You can't keep saying, I'll always be alone, and then wonder why the right people never come into your life. Instead of speaking defeat, start speaking life. Start declaring, I am capable, I am strong, I am blessed. Opportunities are coming my way. I have everything I need to succeed. When you speak with faith, you invite favor, strength, and abundance into your life. It doesn't mean challenges won't come, but when they do, your words will help you push through them instead of being overwhelmed by them. The words you use don't just affect you, they affect the people around you. Think about how you speak to your family, your friends, your co-workers. Are your words lifting them up or bringing them down? Are you encouraging them or making them feel small? People remember what you say. And your words have the power to inspire and strengthen those around you. Sometimes we get in the habit of speaking negatively because it's what we've always done. We say things without thinking, not realizing the damage they cause. But if you want to change your life, you have to change your words. Catch yourself when you start speaking doubt or fear. Replace those words with faith, confidence, and hope. If you've been speaking negatively about yourself, your future, or your situation, it's not too late to turn it around. You can start right now. Take control of your words, and you'll take control of your life. Because when you speak with power, you live with power. When you speak with faith, you move forward with strength. And when you declare victory, you set yourself up to walk in it. So from this day forward, choose to speak words that build you up. Speak words that move you closer to your dreams. Speak words that create the future you want to see. Because what you say today is shaping the life you will live tomorrow. Life is full of challenges. No one is exempt from struggles, setbacks, or difficult seasons. But what sets people apart is not whether they face obstacles, it's how they respond to them. Some see difficulties as barriers, reasons to stop, or proof that they'll never reach their goals. Others recognize that within every challenge there is an opportunity to grow, to rise higher, and to become stronger than ever before. The truth is, the very thing that seems like it's holding you back could be the thing that is preparing you for something greater. That struggle you're facing is not there to defeat you, it's there to develop you. That setback is not the end of the road, it's setting you up for a comeback. Too often when we face difficulties, we focus on the pain, the inconvenience, or the unfairness of the situation. We get discouraged and wonder why things aren't working out. But what if, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, you saw it as a stepping stone? Throughout history, the most successful people are the ones who didn't let obstacles stop them. They faced failures, rejection, and hardships, but they didn't quit. They pushed forward, learned from their struggles, and used those challenges as fuel to become even better. You have that same power within you. The challenges in your life are not there to destroy you, they are there to strengthen you. Think about a seed planted in the ground. Before it ever breaks through the surface, it has to push through the darkness. It has to press past layers of dirt, rocks, and resistance. But all along, something is happening beneath the surface. Growth is taking place. Strength is being developed. And in time, that seed becomes something beautiful, something strong, something full of life. The same is true for you. The pressure you're feeling, the challenges you're facing are not signs that you're stuck. They are signs that you are growing. You might be in a situation right now that feels overwhelming. Maybe a door closed, a relationship ended, or an opportunity didn't work out the way you hoped. It's easy to feel discouraged, to think, why did this happen to me? But what if instead of asking why, you started asking, what is this teaching me? How can this make me better? Where is this leading me? That shift in perspective can change everything. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in life come from the most difficult moments. The job loss that felt like a failure may be what pushes you into the career you were meant for. The rejection that broke your heart may be what leads you to the right people. The hardship you're facing today may be the very thing that builds the strength, resilience, and wisdom you need for the next level. You don't have to be afraid of difficulties. You don't have to shrink back when challenges come. Instead, stand tall and remind yourself that this is not the end, it's a new beginning. Every challenge is an invitation to grow. Every difficulty is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. So the next time you face an obstacle, don't see it as a wall that's blocking your path. See it as a door leading you to something greater. Face it with confidence, push through it with faith, and know that on the other side of this challenge is a new level of strength, success, and victory waiting for you. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can hold us back in life. It whispers doubts in our minds, makes obstacles seem bigger than they really are, and keeps us from stepping into the opportunities waiting for us. Fear tells us we're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. It reminds us of past failures and convinces us that history will repeat itself. It makes us hesitate, second guess, and sometimes even give up before we've started. But here's the truth. Fear is a liar. It magnifies problems and makes them look bigger than they really are. It distorts reality, making us believe that things are impossible, when in reality, we are more than capable. Fear will try to convince you that you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes, that it's safer to stay where you are. But the moment you stop listening to fear and start believing in yourself, everything changes. Faith is the antidote to fear. It gives you the confidence to step forward even when you don't have all the answers. It tells you that even when things look uncertain, you are still capable of handling whatever comes your way. Faith doesn't mean that challenges disappear. It means that you trust that you have the strength to overcome them. It's the unwavering belief that no matter what obstacles you face, there is a way through and you are equipped to find it. Every person who has ever accomplished something great had to push past fear. Fear didn't go away, but they refused to let it control them. They took steps forward even when they felt uncertain. They pursued their dreams even when doubts crept in. They understood that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward in spite of it. Think about the moments in your life when fear held you back. Maybe you wanted to take on a new challenge, but fear told you it was too risky. Maybe you wanted to speak up, but fear convinced you to stay silent. Maybe you had an opportunity in front of you, but fear made you overthink, hesitate, and ultimately let it slip away. Now imagine what would have happened if you had chosen faith instead. What doors would have opened? What experiences would you have gained? What kind of life would you be living right now if fear had never held you back? The good news is it's never too late to shift your mindset. Right now you can make the decision to stop letting fear control your life. You don't have to wait until you feel completely fearless, because that moment may never come. Instead, take action in the face of fear. Do it scared if you have to, but do it anyway. The more you step forward, the smaller fear becomes. Every great success story starts with someone who chose to believe in themselves when it would have been easier to doubt. They didn't have all the answers. They didn't have a perfect plan, but they had the determination to move forward despite uncertainty. That same strength is inside you. You have what it takes. You are capable of more than you imagine. So don't let fear be the voice that dictates your decisions. Don't let it be the reason you stay stuck. Replace fear with confidence. Replace doubt with trust. And move forward with the belief that the best is yet to come. Because when you stop letting fear hold you back, you open yourself up to a life full of possibilities, breakthroughs, and victories. The greatest battle you will ever fight is not in the outside world, it's in your mind. Every day, thoughts come at you from every direction. Some are positive, filled with hope, confidence, and possibility. Others are negative, filled with doubt, fear, and insecurity. What you allow to take root in your mind will determine the course of your life. Your mind is where victories are won or lost before you even take action. It's where your dreams either come alive or fade away. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, worry, and defeat, then no matter how much potential you have, you will always feel limited. But if your thoughts are filled with confidence, faith, and determination, then nothing can stop you from reaching your highest potential. Too often people live in defeat, not because they aren't capable, but because they have allowed the wrong thoughts to take control. They tell themselves, I'm not smart enough. I don't have the resources. I've made too many mistakes. Things will never change for me. These thoughts become their reality, not because they are true, but because they have given them power. What you think about yourself matters. Your thoughts shape your actions, your decisions, and ultimately your future. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, you will start to believe it. If you focus on everything that could go wrong, you will always find reasons to be afraid. But if you shift your thinking, if you start reminding yourself of your strengths, your talents, and your ability to overcome challenges, you will begin to see a transformation in your life. The key is to become intentional about what you allow in your mind. Just like a garden, your thoughts need to be tended to. Your tender, if you don't take care of what's growing in your mind, weeds will take over. Negative thoughts will spread, and before you know it, your mind is filled with doubt and fear. But when you make the choice to plant seeds of faith, confidence, and positivity, you will start to see growth in every area of your life. You have to learn to recognize when negative thoughts try to take control. The moment you hear that inner voice telling you that you're not good enough, replace it with the truth. I am strong. I am capable. I have everything I need to succeed. When fear tries to creep in, remind yourself, I have overcome challenges before, and I will overcome this too. Every great achievement starts with the right mindset. The people who accomplish great things in life are not necessarily the most talented or the most fortunate. They are the ones who refuse to let negativity control their minds. They are the ones who wake up every day and choose to believe that they are capable, that their dreams are possible, and that they will not be defeated by obstacles. Right now, you have the power to take control of your thoughts. You don't have to be a prisoner to negativity. You don't have to let fear dictate your future. You can choose to think thoughts that build you up rather than tear you down. You can decide right now that you will not let your mind be a battleground for doubt and fear. Instead, you will fill it with faith, confidence, and the unwavering belief that your best days are still ahead. Because when you win the battle in your mind, you win the battle in life. Deep inside, you know it. There's something within you that tells you that you were created for more than what you see right now. You weren't meant to live a life of just getting by, settling for less, or feeling stuck in the same place. There is a greater purpose, a higher calling, and a bigger destiny waiting for you. Too often people go through life feeling unfulfilled, believing that where they are now is all there is. They stop dreaming, stop reaching, and stop believing in the possibilities ahead. Maybe life has thrown disappointments their way. Maybe they've faced rejection, failure, or hardship. Somewhere along the journey, they started believing that this is as good as it gets, but that is not the truth. The truth is, you were made for more. There is more inside you than you realize. More strength, more talent, more potential, more resilience. You may not see it yet, but it's there, waiting to be unlocked. Every dream that's ever stirred in your heart, every vision that's ever crossed your mind is proof that you are capable of greater things. The challenge is that stepping into something greater requires stepping out of what's comfortable. It's easy to stay in familiar places, doing what you've always done, thinking the same thoughts, following the same routine. But if you want to step into the more you were created for, you have to be willing to stretch yourself, to take risks, to believe in yourself even when it feels scary. You may look at your life right now and think, I don't have what it takes. Maybe you don't see the resources, the opportunities, or the connections. But let me remind you, everything you need is already inside you. The ability to rise higher, to overcome challenges, to break through limitations. It's all within you. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You just have to take the next step. Don't let past failures convince you that you're not meant for more. Just because something didn't work out before doesn't mean your future isn't bright. Every setback, every delay, every disappointment was not meant to stop you. It was meant to prepare you. Those experiences have built wisdom, strength, and perseverance within you. They were never meant to be the end of your story. They were meant to be part of the journey that leads you to something greater. Sometimes the people around you won't see the greatness in you. They may tell you to be realistic, to lower your expectations, to stay where you are. Not because they don't care, but because they can't see what's inside you. But just because others don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. You have to know in your heart that you were made for more, even when no one else tells you. Life is too short to stay in a place that doesn't challenge you, to settle for a version of yourself that is less than who you were created to be. There is more in store for you, more joy, more success, more impact, more purpose. But it's up to you to go after it. No one else can do it for you. No one else can believe for you, dream for you, or take action for you. It has to come from within. So today, make the decision to stop settling. Stop doubting yourself. Stop letting fear hold you back. Start believing again. Start taking steps toward the life you know you were meant to live. Start expecting doors to open, opportunities to come, and breakthroughs to happen, because you were made for more. And the moment you start believing it is the moment your life begins to change. The people, the influences, and the environment you allow into your life have a direct impact on your future. Who you surround yourself with shapes your mindset, your decisions, and ultimately your destiny. If you want to live a life of strength, confidence, and success, you have to be intentional about the energy you allow around you. Too often, people don't realize the weight of their surroundings. They spend time with people who drain them, listen to voices that discourage them, and stay in environments that limit their potential. And over time, without even realizing it, they begin to settle, to shrink back, to lower their expectations. But if you want to go higher, you have to make a decision to surround yourself with power, powerful people, powerful words, powerful influences that push you toward your purpose. Power is not just about physical strength or authority. It's about energy, confidence, and belief. When you are surrounded by people who inspire you, encourage you, and challenge you to be your best, that energy fuels you. It lifts you up, gives you momentum, and reminds you of what's possible. But when you are surrounded by negativity, people who doubt you, criticize you, and speak fear into your dreams, that energy holds you back. It weighs you down and makes your goals seem impossible. Take a moment to think about the people in your life. Are they speaking life into you, or are they constantly planting seeds of doubt? Are they pushing you to grow, or are they keeping you in the same place? The truth is, not everyone is meant to go with you to the next level. Some relationships serve their purpose in one season, but may not be meant for where you're headed next. That doesn't mean you don't care about those people, but it does mean you have to be mindful of who has access to your mind, your time, and your energy. Surrounding yourself with power means seeking out those who bring out the best in you. It means spending time with people who challenge you to think bigger, to dream again, to push beyond your limits. It means listening to voices that inspire you, reading books that empower you, and placing yourself in environments that fuel your growth. Think about what happens when you place a small plant in a cramped space with no sunlight. It may survive for a while, but it won't thrive. It won't grow to its full potential because it's not in the right environment. But when you put that same plant in the right soil, give it sunlight, and surround it with the right nutrients, it flourishes. The same is true for you. If you stay in a space that limits you, if you surround yourself with people who don't believe in you, you may survive, but you won't thrive. But the moment you step into the right environment, with the right people, with the right influences, you begin to grow in ways you never imagined. You have too much potential to stay in places that keep you small. There is too much greatness inside you to allow negativity to take root in your life. If you want to rise higher, if you want to see breakthroughs, if you want to step into everything you were created for, you have to make the choice to surround yourself with power. Look around at the voices you are listening to. Pay attention to the words being spoken into your life. Are they lifting you up or tearing you down? Are they encouraging you to become better or making you doubt yourself? If something or someone is not adding to your strength, it may be time to create some distance. This is your life. Your future is too important to allow negativity to drain your energy. Choose power, choose strength, choose to surround yourself with people, words, and environments that push you forward. Because when you surround yourself with power, you step into a life of confidence, purpose, and unstoppable momentum. No matter where you are in life right now, no matter what you've been through, no matter how many setbacks you face, I want you to hear this. Your best days are still ahead. You haven't seen your greatest victories yet. You haven't reached your highest potential yet. There are still doors waiting to open for you, opportunities waiting to find you, and dreams waiting to be fulfilled. It's easy to think that our best moments are behind us, especially if we've gone through difficult seasons. Maybe you face disappointment, loss, or failure, and now you feel like life will never be as good as it once was. Maybe you've achieved some success, and you wonder if you've already reached your peak. But the truth is, as long as you are still here, as long as you are still breathing, there is more for you. More joy, more success, more breakthroughs, more adventures. Your story's not over yet. Too many people live in the past. They replay old mistakes, relive old hurts, and let yesterday's struggles dictate today's potential. But you can't move forward if you're always looking backward. What's ahead of you is far greater than anything behind you. The lessons you've learned, the experiences you've gained, and the strength you've built along the way have all been preparing you for what's next. Maybe life hasn't turned out the way you thought it would. Maybe you had dreams that didn't work out, relationships that ended, or plans that fell apart. It's tempting to believe that because something didn't happen the way you hoped, that means nothing good is coming. But just because one door closed doesn't mean another one isn't about to open. Just because one opportunity didn't work out doesn't mean there aren't greater opportunities ahead. Sometimes the disappointments of today are setting us up for the blessings of tomorrow. You have to make a decision to believe that the best is yet to come. It's not just a hopeful thought. It's a mindset that shapes your reality. When you expect good things to come, when you look ahead with faith and excitement, you position yourself to step into new opportunities. You start seeing possibilities instead of limitations. You start walking with confidence instead of fear. Think about the times in your life when things seemed uncertain, but somehow everything worked out. The moments when you thought you wouldn't make it through, but you did. The challenges that seemed impossible, but you overcame them. If you made it through those moments, what makes you think you won't make it through this one? You've come too far to give up now. You've been through too much to stop believing in what's ahead. Some of your greatest successes will come from things you haven't even started yet. Some of your most joyful moments are still waiting to be lived. Some of your most meaningful relationships are still ahead of you. You haven't laughed your best laugh yet. You haven't had your biggest win yet. You haven't seen all the doors that will open for you. The road ahead is filled with endless possibilities, but you have to make the choice to keep moving forward. So don't let fear hold you back. Don't let past failures convince you that you're not capable of greatness. Don't settle for anything less than the incredible future that is waiting for you. Keep believing, keep expecting, keep taking steps forward, because the best is yet to come. Your story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are still being written. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you. Everything you've heard today comes down to one simple truth. You are stronger, more capable, and more powerful than you realize. You were made for more. You were created with a purpose, filled with potential, and designed to overcome any obstacle in your way. Your mind is your battleground. Your words shape your world, and the environment you choose will either build you up or hold you back. Yes, life will bring challenges. There will be moments of doubt, moments when fear tries to stop you, moments when it feels easier to settle. But that's when you must remind yourself, obstacles are not there to defeat you. They are there to develop you. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Every delay is positioning you for something greater. You don't have to have all the answers today. You don't have to see the entire path. You just have to take the next step. Keep believing, keep pushing forward, and refuse to let fear dictate your decisions. Surround yourself with power, people who lift you up, words that encourage you, and an environment that fuels your growth. Because when you do, you'll begin to see the transformation unfold. Your best days are still ahead. The victories, the breakthroughs, the opportunities you've been waiting for, they're not behind you. They're in front of you. But they won't just come to you. You have to step into them. So today, make the decision to rise higher, to speak life over your future, to choose faith over fear, to embrace challenges as stepping stones, to never settle for less than the greatness within you, because you were made for more. You have the power to shape your destiny. And when you fully step into that power, there's nothing that can stop you from reaching the life you were meant to live. Now is your time. Go after it.